Hey y'all, I know this thumbnail and this title threw you off, but let's talk about how we went from making chicken to my son being in the hospital.
Know the club's meant to see you, but we got our own. Cut the lights, turn the bass up, we gon' hit some notes.
Hey y'all, I am so exhausted. My son is still in the hospital. I have some stuff that I need to take care of. His father is with him. And I can't even find my stuff. I am delirious. I am off of maybe... Okay, we'll just say this. My last full night of rest was probably 5 days ago. My baby has been really sick. And yeah, this is the life of a mom. Like, I'm moving so deliriously. So initially, I went in because about two days, no, maybe 3 days ago, I don't know, Saturday night or Saturday morning, I came in to the hospital because Kai, or my son, the baby, he's been having a rough couple nights. But then I realized his temperature was really high. He was not breathing well. He was breathing extremely fast, just very irritated, to the point where he would wake up in the middle of the night, like still sleeping, his eyes closed, but he would be waking up damn near beating up his pillow. Mind you, he's 2, so I've never seen him this cranky before. And I'm trying to hurry up and get myself together because I don't like being away this long. Came home, took a shower because I was in the hospital looking like 3 days, looking crazy. But that's besides the point. That part really doesn't matter as long as he gets better. His temperature right now has dropped. He's still on what is that? Like the breathing machine, the nebulizer. If you're not familiar with that, that's like a breathing treatment where they help open up your lungs and stuff like that, because he was wheezing really, really, really bad. And I could tell. I'm already knowing I'm not doing my hair right now, but I have no energy for nothing. I have a meeting that I have to go to, and it sucks. This is like really bad timing, but I don't even like to say that because it's like, when is good timing, ponytail holder on my hand, didn't even remember where I put it. Y'all, I am so tired. I know you guys haven't seen me looking this crazy, at least, but hey, this is raw and authentic. I just gotta get myself to look somewhat presentable. I don't even know what to do with my hair, y'all. I'm tired, very tired. We'll see. Okay, so he hasn't been eating today though. Okay, so he hasn't really eaten in like 3 days. Today though, he ate a half a pancake, which is really good. What is going on? Right now they're treating him for dehydration since he hasn't been eating. They have him hooked up to an IV. Y'all, I feel so like this just does not feel right. Me trying to make myself look presentable right now, but I gotta do what I gotta do. Oh my gosh, I'm just messing up. That's what it's gonna be, I guess. Put on a little light makeup. I need to turn, maybe open up the blinds or something. Is that better? Y'all, I'm so tired. I didn't even really clean up my background or nothing. I wanted to get this out there just so, you know, there's a lot of moms out there that gets a sick child and then, you know, they have to stay in the hospital. So it's not fun. It's not fun whatsoever, but you gotta do it. You gotta push through. Let's see. I'm just gonna do, like I said, very light. Y'all, these dark circles are a killer. I wish I can just switch bodies. Not even like switch bodies, but like switch energies with somebody. I wish that was possible. Trying to make myself look somewhat presentable for this meeting. This little bun should be okay. Oh my God, it's not fully smooth. I'm probably gonna have to redo it. I'm gonna let this concealer sit on my face. Got me some food. Let's see. Got me a oxtail sandwich on cocoa bread with a beef patty in the middle. I don't know if you guys can see. Beef patty in the middle right there. Can you see that? Looks so good. And then it also has, let me see. I never had them before, but I'm really excited. I needed something to, you know, why is my camera leaning? Got a whole gangster lean. What is going on? You are not on drugs, sweetheart. Get it together. Can you see the mac and cheese right in there? And it's still leaning. Oh my gosh. I hate it here. Let me see. Not sure what this sauce is, but we're gonna try it. I have to be out of here by 2:10. And it's like, I think it's like 1 something. There we go. I needed that. I needed that bite. So good. So you know I was like hungry. I just need some type of energy. Hold on, let me get a napkin. Some wipes. It got a little kick to it too. Whew. Now, one thing about me, I am not a girl that eats a lot of spices. When I tell you my chest be burning, acid reflux is a thing. And I want to say, I think it was my daughter that gave it to me. And this was like way back in 11 years ago. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna be able to finish this, but so good. I feel like, hold on. I feel like I'm under a lot of pressure. But I'm mentally drained. Hopefully that's not showing. Am I blurry? What is happening? I'm mentally drained. I need to get my life. Thank God for my friends and things like that. Just people that I can just talk to, you know? But yeah. I think it was just more scary for me because just seeing him the way that he was a couple nights ago. Was really hard. I at first thought it was just allergies because the first day it was just a cough and I gave him allergy meds and that was it. He was good after that. Swallow your food, Taylor. Slow down. But then the next day he was still coughing. So I said, okay, let me re you up on the allergy meds. Let me start patting this down. Let me re-up on the allergy meds. So I gave him some. And I'll just use this one. I don't have nothing I need really in front of me. And it didn't work. And you know, they say like, you'll know the difference between allergies and a cold if the allergy medicine doesn't work, then it's more than likely a cold. Vice versa. If the cold medicine doesn't work, then you try the allergy medicine and that does work, then it's allergies. Or, you know, whatever. I think that kind of brightened me up. I still look crazy. And it didn't work. So I'm like, okay, so it must be a cold for real. So I'm thinking, not a problem. The day before he got that cough, right? We decided to take him to a little play area to play with other kids and things like that. Mind you, he's always at home with me and I'm not putting him in daycare. And yes, I'm not putting him in daycare out of fear because of everything that's going on in the world. But I know he needs to be around kids, you know, just to interact with others. And he needs the germs to get used to other people's germs, not just you know, his parents and siblings, whatever the case may be. So it doesn't work that way. Let's say I took him Monday, or we took him Monday to the play area to test it out. Tuesday, he came home with that cough. And in my head, it's like, dang, I don't want to keep taking him places just for him to end up in a hospital like this. Like, I'd rather us just be in a bubble and just be cool. And, you know, he take care of that when he an adult. But I know life don't go like that. He had a time though. He had a good time. I'm sorry for just yapping, y'all. I don't feel like my thought process is where it should be right now. I'm so tired. When I tell you I'm tired, that's like an understatement. I'm exhausted, still an understatement. But yeah, I'm gonna finish this food. I'm gonna get dressed if I don't like how it looks, I might just say, fuck it, take me as I am. But I gotta get up out of here so I can get back to the hospital after this meeting. So I will see you guys soon. Y'all, so this is all I'm doing. I know it don't look like much, and I know I could be doing so much more, but hell, I'm damn near looking dehydrated myself. I'm pushing through. Let me see if I can flip the camera so you guys can see. This is the fit. Very simple, very calm. Hair in a little bun. I didn't feel like doing much. As you can see, I'm damn near dehydrated myself. I could tell because my lips are somewhat chapped. I'll put on some gloss. But yeah, this is it. The best they probably gonna get out of me. I did see my hair. I'll brush that down a little bit. Fix these flyaways. But it's not too bad, but it ain't the best. I already know that. Okay, so I am back at the room. When I say room, I'll make it sound like it's some luxury hotel. No, we're still at the doctor's office. You wanna say hi? Say hi. He's in pretty good spirits so far. They finally took his IV out. They want to see if he can eat and drink without the IV. Oh yeah, so I did order him lunch when I got back, and I ordered him grilled cheese, fries, some grapes, some banana pudding, and some apple juice. And take a look at what he ate. As you can see, he barely touched his sandwich. Look at that. He probably had all of, 2 bites? He didn't eat any of the fries. If you're looking at that banana pudding, I ate that since I'm like, well, I'm not gonna let that go to waste. And he had about 4 grapes, 3 or 4 grapes. He did drink a little bit of apple juice, but he didn't want to finish that. I tore those chips up. So it's a waiting game. I will update you guys when the doctor comes back. Okay, so we got somewhat of an update, and that update is we are staying another night, and it is unfortunate, but we gotta do what we gotta do. Now, one reason is he's not eating or drinking enough food for him to go home. They pulled him off of the IV, so they want to make sure without that IV that he will eat and drink on his own. 2, he has been, I think as of last night, I noticed some spots on his eyes. Like when I say spots, I mean like they're red. You know how like with adults you'll see, probably even me, like red in the eyes, like the red veins due to like being tired or stressed. So I asked one of the nurses here, and she was just like, oh, it's just probably he's tired, he hasn't been getting any sleep. But I'm like, okay, whatever. So the pediatrician walks in, and the first thing she looks at is his eyes, and she said, were his eyes that color yesterday? And I said, well, I noticed it last night. She was like, I didn't see that, or that wasn't there last time I saw him. She's like, I definitely want to keep him another night, because this could be either from the virus, that if somebody had a high, or if he had a high fever, it could have caused redness to come in to his eyes, or it could be something that's coming on now. So she wants to take him off of the Tylenol and Motrin. Now, problem with that, if she takes him off the Tylenol and Motrin, he's going to be in pain again. He smooth going, he's great when he is on that, but without it, he gets really cranky. She said if he gets way too antsy, then she'll give it to him. But for now, she wants to make sure that his fever doesn't rise. Let me just feel him. He feels a little warm. His fever, if he doesn't get a fever without that medicine, which is fair enough, that makes a lot of sense. So we are here. You want to say hi? Say hi? No, not that. We don't want to say that. You want to say hi?
Hi.
Yeah, hi. So.
Hi.
Hi.
Is it better?
So this is where we're at with it. And I will keep you guys updated. Alright, y'all. It is now Tuesday and baby is finally getting sent home. It's about time. Way better spirits. Way better spirits. You say hi?
Hi.
Yeah. So, his dad will be up here soon with the car seat. And the journey begins today. See y'all later. So, I just got home from running errands. My throat is dry and scratchy. The day that we took Kai home, my boyfriend actually had to go to the ER. And now he has some issues that we have to take care of. That was, when did we, the day before yesterday. Now, today, as I was running errands, I kept getting the missed call from my mom. So when I finally got in the house, I called her. She said she's in the hospital and her blood pressure is 200. And the doctors told her that that is a silent killer. I want to talk about something. I don't know if it was last month or the month before, I had a dream. And in that dream, it's like I kept hearing a voice saying, it's Capricorn season, it's Capricorn season, it's Capricorn season. And then all of a sudden, this is still a dream, all of a sudden I get a text. And it was from my aunt. And it said, Taylor, it's important, it's about your mom. Give me a call. And as soon as I read that in the dream, I already knew what it was about. Like I could feel the sadness in my dream. I only told a couple people about this dream. I could probably maybe attach some text messages that I sent to a couple people about it. Excuse me, I know I look a mess, but how I look on the outside is how I feel on the inside. I remember, I know I talked a little bit about the issues I have with my brother. Mind you, my mom lives in California and so does my brother. She says she's in the hospital by herself and my brother just dropped her off. So, what am I to do? I don't know where to begin. I'm all the way in Georgia. I planned on coming to LA the 2nd of June. I may have to make it sooner. But anyway, I think I'm gonna just end the vlog here until I can get my thoughts together. Or if I get an update, maybe I'll come back, I don't know. But I don't feel good myself, I'm just pushing through. So, all right, y'all. Talk to y'all later.